What is going on, guys? This is FaZe Rockstar here, and today I have the 5th episode of the history of Rockstar for you guys, and this should be a pretty interesting episode, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. I'm going to be talking about my very first big COD 4 montage that I recorded for way back in the day called Game Over, and it was actually uploaded to TopNotch Multimedia, which was a pretty big deal back in the day. And basically I'm going to be talking about just the whole recording process and just getting the editor, getting it uploaded, and just all the good stuff that went down with this montage that should be interesting for you guys to listen to. So once again, hopefully you guys will enjoy, and let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so this was back in the summer of 2009, and basically I was uploading little mini tages to my channel whenever I got the chance. And my channel was doing pretty well. I had only had it for a little over 6 months by now, but I was closing in on 1,000 subscribers, which was a pretty big deal back in the day. Not too many people had big YouTube channels like there are nowadays, but hitting 1,000 subscribers was a pretty big deal for most people. And by now I was growing a small fan base. It wasn't nothing too special, but I had some active subscribers that were constantly begging me to record for a big montage, and they were constantly saying, just record for something, try to get on Top Notch. And I finally gave in and was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to record for a big montage and try my best to get on Top Notch. And just for you guys who are actually unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, what I'm actually talking about is a community channel called TopNotch Multimedia, which was a pretty big deal back in the day. All the big montages were uploaded to this channel, and it was just something everyone shot for, to try to get their montage uploaded to it. I just figured I would mention that for those of you that may not have been around 4 years ago. So hopefully now, if you were lost a little bit, you're on the same page as me. But let's go ahead and get into this recording process that I was shooting for. So basically every type of montage that was being recorded around this time frame back in the COD 4 days was an ACOG sniper lobby montage. And these are the type of montages that were actually being uploaded to Top Notch. So this is sort of what people were wanting to see. But they always had in the description the little asterisks, and it always would say, this montage contains sniper lobbies, do not watch if you don't like it. And that was always a funny thing to see, because people actually started hating on sniper lobbies. And I sort of saw this, that people didn't want to see sniper lobbies montages anymore. So what I decided to do was simply be different than everybody else and actually record a montage that contained no sniper lobbies and had no ACOG whatsoever in it. I wanted to stick to my reg scope roots, so I decided to make a reg scope only montage, which was a big thing back then because nobody was doing it. Everybody was stuck with the sniper lobby ACOG montage making kind of thing. So I knew this would give me a better shot at actually getting my video uploaded to Top Notch. So after deciding what kind of montage I wanted to make, I simply just started going for clips. I gave myself a month to record, and I started around the end of June and finished up recording around the end of July. And altogether, I had roughly 16 or 17 minutes worth of clips, which is insane. The standards weren't very high back then, so it was pretty easy to get a large amount of clips in such a short period of time. So I knew this would be a sick video, and of course I was gonna have some leftovers and whatnot. But to get this on Top Notch, I knew I was gonna have to have someone else edit it for me, because I wasn't a good editor at all, and I'm still not that great of an editor. I've learned a few things that can spice up my video a little bit every now and then. But back then I was just starting out, so my editing was just pretty simple. So I got one of my buddies to actually help me find an editor to edit this montage, and I don't know where he got this guy from, but my buddy Lucky, he was the guy that I was actually looking for the editor. He spelled his name Luhqqi, for those of you that may have been around back then and may remember him somehow. But he found this random guy from Bosnia named Deft Rat that was an editor, and I don't know exactly how he found this guy, but we watched some of his videos and they seemed to be pretty decent, and I figured this was the guy that could edit my stuff well enough to actually get it on Top Notch. And we contacted him, and he was happy to do it. And I just sent him off the clips and told him to find a sick song and just edit it however he wanted it. And I would be happy with whatever he could throw together for me. And he finished the edit in like 3 or 4 days, and he contacted Lucky about it. Lucky was basically playing the role as a manager. Like in the description of the video on TopNotch, beside the link to Lucky's YouTube channel, it says manager. And basically we did this as a kind of a joke, just to sort of see what people would say. But he did actually take care of a lot of stuff for me. Like, he was basically the manager of this video. He was the guy that actually got it uploaded to TopNotch for me, because once Def Rat sent the video back to Lucky, I actually didn't get to see it. Basically, me and Lucky kind of made a deal that I would let him handle pretty much everything. Like, once again, tying back to the manager situation, like, he wanted to do everything he could to actually get this uploaded to TopNotch. And before we started recording, he told me that he would be able to actually get it on there because he kind of had connections. He was a really good friend with a guy named Ebonics. For those of you that may remember Ebonics, he was one of the directors for TopNotch way back in the day. And he was actually one of the people that would upload montages to the channel. So he was like, once this video is done, once we get it edited for you, I'm going to send this to Ebonics, and I'll guarantee you within 2 days, this video will be on TopNotch. So, I just let Lucky do his thing, and trusted him with everything. And sure enough, 2 days later, my video gets uploaded to TopNotch. And I haven't checked back or looked at the date, but I want to say it was April the 2nd of 2009 is when this video was uploaded. And this was a pretty big day for me, because getting on TopNotch was just a huge deal back in the day, because you basically go down as a legend when you have your video on this channel. And I just remember sitting there and seeing Rockst4r Game Over pop up in my description box, and I was just the happiest kid, because I knew this would be big for me. And compare it to this past Monday whenever my video was uploaded to FaZe, I would say these were pretty equal moments in my YouTube career, like with how happy I was to actually have something uploaded to another channel. And it was just huge, and it went down so great because like I said earlier, I wanted to do something different than what everyone else was doing. So the Rockst4r montage was like one of the first for anybody to do. Like, literally no one else recorded for a Rockst4r only montage. And it was huge for me, and it caused my channel to actually gain a ton of subscribers, because this was back in the day when people actually would subscribe to your channel after seeing a video on a community channel. And that time has been long gone, but it sort of helped my channel out a lot. After this video was uploaded, I went from just under 1,000 subscribers to close to 3K subscribers, which was huge back in the day. Because like I said, not many people had big YouTube channels back in the day, so having 3K subscribers was a pretty big deal. So I was one happy guy. I was pretty pumped with how everything was going. And I'm going to go more in depth with this in the next episode. This is sort of coming to an end, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully you guys are actually enjoying this series. So far I'm getting pretty good feedback on everything, but we're going to keep going. We got episode 6 tomorrow, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and I will see you guys then. So talk to you later. Alright, peace.